Hey guys, this is Fran. How are we doing? Be very welcome again to MetalFran's for a new video in which today we are gonna be focusing on a new album review for the channel. In this case, about Dream Theater's new record, Parasomnia. This is their 16th album and we have many things to speak about it because this means the comeback of Mike Portnoy, the legendary drummer that come back to the band after 14 years. His last album with Dream Theater was Black Clouds and Silver Lining, by the way, my favorite album from Dream Theater. So I was very looking forward to listen this Parasomnia, this new album from Dream Theater with Portnoy's comeback, which I think we were very expecting something different, something spectacular, something new, and we will be focusing on that because I have to say that I'm, just as a spoiler, I'm a bit disappointed with the final outcome of this new record. But again, we will be focusing and speaking about all of this. I really hope you like the idea of this new album review and you like and enjoy Dream Theater, one of the best metal bands ever in my opinion. So yeah, nothing else to say, just please be still here with me because I think this is gonna be a really interesting video to all of you. Nothing else to say, just be ready because this is gonna start right now. Let's go. Well guys, so first of all, as I usually do on my album reviews, I would like to show you the cover itself and the physical edition of the album, of this Parasomnia. First of all, the cover, I would say, is great, is cool. I love the concept of the album, this creepy, eerie idea that they had about the parasomnia, about that kind of weird dreams that we all have sometimes. So yeah, I can show you a bit closer. I think it's quite cool, and I like the effort they put all over the edition. We can see here a couple of quotes, more images, and yes, we have here the CD itself. Probably is not my favorite image, the CD, but anyway, it's okay. Here we have more. So yeah, I like the edition, feels soft, well done. Also, let me show you the booklet, which in this case, I would say is better than other recent releases that I bought. At least feels like a proper booklet, well done, where you can see some more cool images with the lyrics of the songs, of course. So yeah, I'm happy with the booklet. I think it's well done. They put some efforts on it. So yeah, it's a nice booklet to have. You have some images of the band members, more concept art. So yeah, nothing bad to say about the booklet. I would say it's a really good one. It's well done, so yeah, no problem at all. And finally, we have the back part of the album where we can see this cradle, the track list, and this sticker that I placed myself because I like to have in the CDs. So yeah, if you go for the physical edition, I think you will be making a good choice because this Parasomnia is a good album to add for your collection. Okay guys, so there's just a couple of points that I would like to share with you and to comment with you about this Dream Theater's Parasomnia. First of all, I was really looking forward to this new album, mainly because of the comeback of Mike Portnoy. We all know Mike, we know that he's probably one of the best drummers in progressive metal ever. So yeah, I was really excited with the comeback to his band. Obviously, he worked in another bands, he's a fantastic drummer, but Dream Theater is his band. And his last album with Dream Theater was in 2009, if I'm not wrong, more or less like that, Black Clouds and Silver Lining, which is, again, as I said in the intro, my favorite album from Dream Theater. So yeah, I was expecting some brilliant comeback of Mike, but to be honest with you, I didn't feel any difference, or I didn't feel a huge difference between this Parasomnia and the previous Dream Theater album, which in my opinion is considerably better than this one. A Viewpoint from the Top of the World, previous Dream Theater album, in my opinion is more consistent, more bold, more complex, more striking, more metalish. I like Mol in every aspect, and I re-listen after Parasomnia and I just confirm my thoughts. The previous album is much better than this one, so I couldn't feel the difference of Mike Portnoy on this album. That's my point. So in that sense, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not a huge expert or a huge drum expert to feel that difference, but from my humble opinion, I didn't feel that deep presence. Also, the other point that I would like to mention to all of you is the length of the songs, because of course I'm a huge fan of Dream Theater and I'm a huge fan of progressive metal. I love progressive. It's probably one of my favorite genres besides thrash, so I don't have any problem with long songs. I really like, but I really like when they make sense, when they embrace you in a journey that you understand, that you can enjoy. And in this album, in Parasomnia, the feeling that I'm having is that all the songs are too long with no reason. I feel you can easily remove a couple of minutes, 3 minutes of almost each song, and they will be working the same or even better. So yeah, I think I was reading some reviews saying that this Parasomnia is hyper complex. I don't think so, to be honest. I really don't think so. So it's just too long, sometimes too long. So yeah, I mean, if you mix that the comeback from Mike wasn't really impressive and the songs itself are way too long, that makes this Parasomnia an average album within Dream Theater discography. My two favorite songs are the two last songs, Bend the Clock and the Shadow Man Incident. And actually the Shadow Man Incident is a 20-minute song and in my opinion is the best. So again, I don't have any issues with a very long song, but that one makes sense. It's a song that grows all the time with different phases where you can find some different styles within the song. So that's a proper nice hit and really, really good song. So summarizing, I like the idea of the album. I like the concept of the album. Of course, I'm glad they are back because it's one of my favorite bands. So every Dream Theater album is a priori a good news for me. But yeah, overall, I'm a bit disappointed. I think this album could be better. Again, I was just expecting more from Mike Portnoy's comeback because I know him and I think he has much more potential, and I was hoping that he could show a bigger influence in the album itself. So yeah, these are mainly my points of view of the album. Of course, it has some good parts, good songs, but mainly I think it's a missed opportunity to create a new great Dream Theater album. Okay guys, so as a conclusion of this Parasomnia album review that I have here again with me, I really like, again, the cover. I think it's an amazing work art, but focusing on the final conclusions about the album, as I was saying during the video, in my opinion, overall, Parasomnia, it was a kind of disappointing album. I was expecting much more, to be honest, something spectacular, maybe new tracks that amuse me. I don't know, I accept the two final songs, as I was saying, let me check again, Bend the Clock and the Shadow Man Incident. Besides that two tracks, the rest are just overall Dream Theater tracks, not even very recognizable or very amazing tracks that you can say, hey, wow, this is so impressive. Nothing that I listen before from them. That's my main point. I mean, probably the thing that I was expecting from Parasomnia is a next step for Dream Theater, or at least something else, or something that you could say, hey, Mike Portnoy's comeback was absolutely worth it. He brings some new ideas. To be honest, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that at all. So my final review is Parasomnia a bad album? No, probably no. It's not a bad album. It's a great album. Neither. That's the point. Neither. It's average Dream Theater's album, in my opinion. I don't know, 6 out of 10, 2.53 out of 5, as you want to rank. I like more the idea of the album, the concept, the songs, ideas, again, the lyrics, but the final performance of it, the final outcome of it, I am not very, very convinced. I was expecting more. So now it's your turn of letting me know what you thought about this album. Of course, it's an album, as a final comment, it's an album that you have to listen several times, okay? It's not an easy album. It's not an album that you can listen one time or a couple of times and you can say, okay, this is my judgment, because I think you could be probably wrong. But yeah, I mean, after listening several times, my point of view is that it's just an average album within Dream Theater's discography, and that's something that makes me a bit sad. But again, now is your turn, so please let me know in comments and be aware of MetalFran's new videos, because we are gonna be reaching to all of you very soon, especially for the upcoming concert, which will be the Panteras concert. I cannot be more looking forward to it, so please keep updated. Until then, please take care and see you soon.